If you're considering working with me inside of Creator Mode, this video exists for one reason. I want you to understand exactly what the next 6 months would look like, so you can decide without pressure whether this is actually the right investment for your business. So I'm not gonna hype you up, I'm not gonna overpromise anything. I'm just going to tell you actually how this works, because if you're going to invest a serious amount of money with me, you should feel confident you're not making mistakes. So who Creator Mode is actually for? Creator Mode is not for someone who needs to be convinced that content matters. If you're here, you already know that. This is for business owners and leaders who understand content as a long-term asset. They want content to become an operational function inside their business. And they're tired of content being inconsistent, stressful, or dependent on their willpower. And most of the people I work with, they either already have a team and no system, or they know they need a team but don't know how to build one around content systems. They are usually not lacking ideas. They're lacking just a few things: structures, workflow, standards, and clarity around who does what. And the biggest issue, the founders become the bottleneck. Their voice is essential, but everything depends on them. And Creator Mode exists to fix that. So what we're really selling here at Creator Mode, at a high level, there are about 3 outcomes Creator Mode is designed to create. The first is consistency. And it's not motivation-based consistency, it's system-based consistency. The second is authority. Not because you post more, but because your message is clear, repeatable, and very intentional. And the third is systems your company can operate inside of so content doesn't fall apart the moment life gets busy. The real win is this: you stay the voice, but you stop being the bottleneck. So how do we customize Creator Mode? Creator Mode is built on a proven core system, but it does not stay a template because every business has different team structures, different approval needs, different risk tolerances, different goals for content. So we take what we know works long-term and adapt it to how you want to run content inside your business. Not what looks good on paper, not what agencies prefer, what you can actually sustain. And that's why this is custom. So why do we do 6 months? I do offer a 3-month version of Creator Mode, and that's for people who need lighter adjustments or already have momentum and they just need structure and maybe systems. But the 6-month program exists for one reason: stability. 6 months allows us to build the system, run the system, refine the system, and make it survive without me. The goal is not dependency. The goal is ownership. And this is how the 6 months break down, because I want to walk you through each phase. Months 1 and 2, the foundation and stability. This is the heaviest lift. And this is also where most content programs fail, because this is where reality hits. In the first month, we identify what actually blocks you from producing content, not what you think blocks you, what really does. And this includes a couple things: unclear workflows and friction in filming, no clean idea capture system, poor handoff to editors, inconsistent approvals, or no standards at all. And at the same time, we already are producing content because doing reveals the truth. We don't wait until it's perfect. So what we build inside of month 1, we build your content operating system, and that usually includes essential dashboards for you and your whole team to work within, clear content pipelines, your editor's dashboard. Yes, they have their own dashboard, an idea capture system that fits your life, filming workflows, approval processes and distribution tracking, and analytics that actually help decision-making. We also address studio setup, equipment decisions, filming methods, and delivering confidence. Not everyone needs confidence coaching, but everyone needs clarity and repetition. So month 1 typically requires more attention from you, roughly 2 to 4 hours a week, depending upon your situation. The goal by the end of month 1 is simple. You can sit down, open the system, and film without feeling incredibly chaotic like most people do. So month 2 is consistency and standards. Month 2 is where content stops being random. This is where we establish a realistic filming cadence for you, clear quality standards, and a repeatable rhythm. A lot of business owners think they know how much content they can film, then they try it. So month 2 is where we adjust based on reality. We identify bottlenecks and remove them. We also lock in editing style, quality bars for your editor. You understand what that means later. Structure for hooks, call to actions, and pacing. And at this point, we're posting content already, watching how people respond and making small intentional refinements, not massive strategy shifts. We also start building authority content using the framework of they ask, you answer. Developing a large bank of questions your audience actually cares about. So most of this lives in long form content with short form supporting it. The biggest mistakes people make around this time working with me, they don't use me enough. They think they got it and they go quiet, and then they get frustrated. The system works best when the feedback loop stays short, and that's why support is built into the program. To dive into this a little bit more, we have a couple ways of doing our one-on-one calls and group calls. For one, we do 2 group calls a week. Most people undervalue these group calls. They're small sessions because I only work with a handful of clients at a time. So everybody gets really good attention on their exact needs they need to take care of right then. Also, we do 2 one-hour strategy calls with me. So we can either do 2 1-hours or 4 30-minute sessions throughout the month. It's up to you. Month 3, system lock-in and positioning. Month 3 is where things click. The system stops feeling like a project and starts feeling like how your business operates. By now, patterns are really clear. Posting is even clearer, and the workflow is now being stabilized. So we start to lock in ownership of certain roles and responsibilities, the roles your team members take on, the standards everybody has to operate within, and the rhythms. This is also where we finalize the editor integration if needed, team responsibilities, and approval chains. At the end of month 3, you have a real system. And some people stop here, that's fine, it's all they need. But for most businesses, this is where it's built, not stabilized. Now, this is why we go into 6 months, not just 3. So months 4 to 6 is leverage, depth, and independence. So the final 3 months working with me are not about doing more content. It's about doing things smarter. So month 4, we start to focus on how to use content beyond just posting. And this is where content becomes more than just social media videos. So we start mapping content into how it can integrate into your sales team, how it can drastically affect your onboarding process, objective handling, follow-up, authority building. So we help build simple video funnels for you and your business to use. And while that's the main focus for month 4, we're still optimizing any weird kinks that we're discovering along the way as we're filming and as we're posting. So month 5 is signal over noise. By now, we know what works. So we do less of what doesn't, and we refine the messaging, the delivery, the call to actions, the formats we film in, and we simplify where things are overbuilt and tighten where things matter. The question becomes, what does the business need right now? In month 6, my favorite is independence. This is the real goal. We stress test the system. We make sure that your team can run it, standards are clear, workflows don't depend on you, and content doesn't collapse when you step away. And by the end of 6 months, you own the system. Your team owns execution, your voice stays central, and content is no longer a bottleneck for you. You don't need me anymore. And that's very intentional. Final thoughts. Creator mode is expensive because it's not content, it's a system install. Most agencies make you dependent upon their services. This makes you independent. And if that resonates, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. The goal of this video was to clarify, nothing more and nothing less. If you have more specific questions about how I can help you with your content systems, please reach out to me. My email is matt@thecreatormode.com. I also have my website down below and all the stuff that you need to get in touch with me.